So this Tesla worker was sued. Well, this Tesla worker sued the company for $51 million, okay? Now he's claiming this robotic hand hit him. His name is Peter Hinderboger, and he says that the thing that hit him had an 8,000 pound weight on it. See, when I saw this story, I was like, this is why we don't need robots in the, we don't need robots in 2025. And I know a lot of people that were born in 1970 and stuff like that. They're like, by the time 2025 is here, they're gonna be robots and all of this new technology stuff. I know it's 2025 and I know we have self-driving cars and stuff, but we don't need this right now. This is why he's injured right now, and he's probably gonna try to sue the company, and he's not gonna get any money because when you work in factories and stuff like that, you usually have to sign a contract that's like, if I get hurt, it's not on the company and stuff like that. So 8,000, oh well. So Jason Derulo, I haven't heard about Jason Derulo since like 2019 when he posted that dick picture and stuff in the water and stuff. But anyways, he was on this stream with this Twitch influencer. His name is Mizkiff. Now, I never heard of this man, but I watched the video, and during the stream, Mizkiff claimed that Jason's job as a singer is easier than streaming. I have my thoughts on this, but you gotta take a look at the video first. Take a look.
This guy, am I right? Like, really thinks he could do my job for 8 years.
What is your job?
Bro, I hear you make your songs in an hour. Like, do you know how long it's taking me to...
Damn.
But it took me 20 years to be able to do that.
Me too.
To play video games? You've been streaming for 8 years.
Yeah, but it took me a long time to do it.
I feel like I'm streaming right now. I feel like we're all streaming.
Okay. ChatGPT, make me a song. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's like, that's how... Wow.
My opinion, I think Mizkiff is in the wrong because, he says that being a singer is easier, but I'm like, you have to build the beats and you have to do the vocals and stuff. And like Jason said, anybody can stream, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people can't do what I'm doing right now because they don't have the knowledge and skills that I have. I've been doing it for 4 years though, Like Jason said, he's had to build that, it took him a long time to get to the level that he's at now too. But anyways, can you take a look at the video again because my teleprompter is acting a little crazy. Take a look at the video, just maybe 5 seconds of it.
This guy, am I right? Like, really thinks he could do my job for 8 years.
Do you like the new hair, by the way? Anyways, so Britney Spears has taken to the internet that her knee snapped out of place. Now, according to her, she was at her friend's house and she claims it snaps out every now and then. Now, Britney, if your knee is snapping out every now and then and you're just saying it like it's casual, I don't think you need to be dancing and getting on Instagram like you do. You go on Instagram looking crazy, you don't have makeup on, and when you're a celebrity like that and you have a platform where everybody loves Britney for the pretty Britney that she is, I don't think you need to get on Instagram looking crazy like you are. They have, you know who I'm talking about. They have WW locked up, but they don't have Britney locked up. And Britney was in the same situation as my WW. But Britney's first injury was back in 1999 when she was training for her Sometimes music video. Here's a picture of her and this black man is carrying her. And she looks like she's enjoying being handled by a black man in this picture. I've never seen Britney with a black man, maybe it's just because I'm young, but I've never seen her with a black man, but she looks like she's enjoying the handlement right here. But anyways, Chloe Bailey is saying that she's getting back into her music game. Now, she hasn't posted a song since April of 2024, and who cares about Chloe Bailey? Now, she went to Instagram, one of her beats she's practicing on, she posted it. Take a look. You know what? I think you need to keep on paying your beat makers. And what is all of this neck movement? You're doing all of this. There's no beat that requires all of that. But Chloe, to each their own. So Jocelyn Hernandez is saying that she's clean off of drugs, but she went off on her Cabaret Girls the other day. Now take a look. This doesn't say clean to me, but take a look.
I'm not going to fight y'all hoes. You know why? Y'all hoes ain't shit to me. I would never fight none of y'all bitches. Y'all bitches is nothing to me. Y'all bitches in my shit. Y'all is broke. Y'all don't own a house. Y'all don't own nothing. Y'all don't own no land. Y'all don't own no intellectual property. Y'all don't own no music. There's nothing y'all own.
Jocelyn, then you had the nerve to go on Wendy's show asking for your flowers on her show. Jocelyn, you need to give those girls her flowers, because you remember when you went on Wendy's show, you tried to claim that Wendy doesn't give girls of color their flowers, but now you're going off on all these black people. I don't see one white woman in there. But anyways, whatever. So Joe Biden is finally recovering from his prostate cancer. Now he's in radiation now, and this radiation is expected to take 5 weeks. So Joe Biden, congratulations on that. And why can't Trump get cancer? I know it's a bad thing to say, but it's all the good people getting cancer. And I know a whole lot of people don't like Joe Biden for a lot of things that he's done, but why can't the people that deserve cancer get it? Anyways, it's about time that somebody's stopped Adam Sandler from looking homeless. Now, Adam and George Clooney was out the other week, and George convinced him to start dressing more formally. Now, this is a real friend right here, and Adam went to the red carpet the other week for once in a suit. So, Adam Sandler, congratulations on going out in a suit, and George, I'm glad that you're being a real friend to him, because, you know, Adam's been through a lot. He's been in the movie industry for a lot of time, but you've never seen Adam dress nice and casual and formally, you know? So I'm glad to see Adam in a suit, and congratulations. So it's a rumor going around that GTA 6, the official trailer for GTA 6 is supposed to be out next month in November. Now, we could have had 19 trailers by now. Donald Trump has gotten back in office. I've graduated high school, and I've been through 12 bottles of NyQuil, and y'all are just talking about a trailer. I don't even think we want GTA 6 anymore. There's so much stuff going on in the world right now. There's so many things going on in the world right now that it's like, why are we just getting a trailer for GTA 6? I don't care about GTA 6. By the way, I'm trying to sell my PlayStation 4 as we speak, because I'm tired of looking at it. Like, I have GTA 5, but when I got it, it's not the same as it is now, you know? But anyways, take a look at what they're talking about for this.
These are activities like pool, swimming, hunting, dirt biking, snorkeling and scuba diving, car washes, mini golf, kayaking, tennis, and basketball, as well as fighting or working out in gyms.
Honestly, I don't even know if this trailer is real. It's so much stuff going around now. It's like, you don't know what is real and what is not real. But anyways, moving on to a sadder story, but not really sad in the circumstances. So Rolling Ray's cause of death has finally been revealed. Now, they're saying that it's natural causes. I'm saying from Darius that maybe if a guy didn't walk around in makeup and stuff like this, he wouldn't even have died, you know? The makeup and stuff, makeup is not meant for men's skin. And I know a lot of people are like, Darius, you literally wear wigs. Let me tell you something. My wigs look natural. And I don't know if you believe that they look natural, but I believe that they look natural. And that's why I wear them. Rolling Ray was out here wearing makeup and lipstick and lip liner and eyelashes and lace, you know, and the colors and stuff. That's, I don't want to say the word, but I don't even feel bad for him dying. So here's the big story. Ben Affleck and J-Lo reunited last week in the New York premiere of the Spider-Something movie. So Jennifer is one of the actors, and this is one of the first times that they've been together in the public since they were discovered, well, since they divorced last year, you know. I'm like, who cares? Ben Affleck and J-Lo, if they're back together, they're back together. But the way Ben Affleck was trying to get away from J-Lo so much, and now they're hugging and, you know, all up on each other. Ben, were you really trying to get away from her, or did you just want your fans and stuff to think that y'all weren't together anymore? But, you know, this couple is like Justin Bieber and Haley, for example. I feel like this couple is one of those couples. They're going to have problems. They're going to go through things. They're going to break up on and off and stuff. But I don't think this couple will ever actually officially separate, although that they say that they divorced. I don't think that they've divorced, you know. They're out together, and they might even be still living together. We just don't know because the paparazzi isn't being called. And yes, I said called because paparazzi doesn't just show up. Paparazzi doesn't just know where a celebrity is. You have to call paparazzi, So Kamala Harris, she tried to tell you everybody. But anyways, she was on her 107 days tour the other day. And she was saying that people, I don't know how to say it, but Republicans are basically trying to make people feel like they're losing their minds. And she said, these MFers are crazy. Take a look.
Because there's so much about this moment that is trying to make people feel like they've lost their minds. When in fact, these are crazy.
Now, her memoir, 107 Days, covers her presidential run. In the book, she calls President Biden his run that he was going to do again reckless. And you know what? I don't blame her, but they let Trump back in, so... Anyway, so Offset was on Keke Palmer's podcast last Tuesday. And you know, Offset and Cardi B, now they were married for 7 years. This is something that I didn't know because, you know, I just thought they were together for like 3 or 4 years and I didn't even know they were married. This is news to me. But during the interview, Keke asked Offset about, you know, their marriage and stuff. And Offset admitted that, you know, he should have respected her more and that he wasn't a good husband. Take a look.
Is there anything that you wish you would have done differently? Or that you regret, or that you know?
I should have respected her way more. You know what I mean? I made bad decisions as a man, like stepping out, like gotta take that on the chin. Like that's why when she left, I had to take that on the chin. Cause like I could have been we got so much our kids to live for. I was being selfish, you know what I mean?
No, Offset, Keke doesn't know what you mean because she was the one being beat and cheated on her last relationship, so here we go. I'm sure everyone knows about this penis song that Taylor Swift made about Travis Kelce. Well, anyways, Travis was on this podcast the other day, and for all of the people that say I have a podcast, I don't have a podcast. This is a talk show, a full production. When somebody gets here later, they're gonna see the full production that I produce. But anyways, Travis was asked about the lyrics, okay? Now, Travis is saying that he thinks fans don't really get the bass of the song and they don't really understand what the song was meant about. Travis, the song literally says red wood ain't hard to see. You know, I'm like, Travis, just give it up. We know that you and Taylor are f***ing. We know that y'all are out doing stuff. We know that Taylor has seen, you know, down there and it might not be big, but anyways, Travis, just say it. This is why I like Wendy Williams because, you know, celebrities nowadays, they're not like Wendy was. Wendy was out there telling all of her business and stuff. Anyways, did you see this 60-year-old woman that was at Disneyland and she died at that she died in this, basically it was like a haunted house ride and she died in it. Well, allegedly, she was pronounced unresponsive as she was getting off the ride. And I'm like, how do you pronounce someone unresponsive when they're getting off the ride? How are they getting off the ride and unresponsive at the same time? Because if you're getting off the ride, you're physically getting up, you know? So how is she unresponsive if she was getting off? And they say that she was pronounced dead at the hospital, but I think they had already made their decision with all these boxes that they're carrying out on her. Look at the boxes. I mean, she's just rolling through and anyways, yeah, that's her going through. They've got her on that little stretcher. I don't think they made that decision when she got to the hospital. She was already dead as the way they had those boxes on her head. So, Sammy Sheen went on her Instagram account the other day and posted about her plastic surgery, and she posted this picture from 7 years ago and she's thanking God for plastic surgery. Now she's got extensions, lip fillers, eye surgery, and all of this stuff. And when I first seen this picture, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a trans man. It doesn't even look natural to me, you know? It's like, there's so much plastic surgery that you could have gotten. You could have got a tummy tuck, you could have got a booty, you could have got anything, but you decided to mess with your face and now you look like a monster. You look like a man. You look like a, you know, you look like a trans man, like I said. So if you're proud of your face, I'm proud of it, but it doesn't look good in my opinion. So Billie Eilish was at this concert in Miami the other day. Now she's just walking through her concerts and stuff. And you know, Billie Eilish, I love Billie because she's one of those celebrities that she's gonna meet her fans. After her concert or before her concert, she's gonna go through the crowd and she's gonna shake hands and she's gonna do the little hand toss and grab and stuff. But Billie's not gonna keep doing that if fans keep treating her like they're treating her. At first, she got a teddy bear thrown at her on the stage. Then she had a necklace thrown at her. And you know, it may not seem like a teddy bear will hurt when you throw it on a stage, but if a person with enough force throws it at Billie, it's gonna hurt. Now, the fan, when she was in Miami the other day, the fan grabbed her and yanked her. Take a look.
Oh my God!
Now, if Billie Eilish would have hit her back, she would have been charged. Billie's face at the end looked mad, and I don't blame her because Billie literally got yanked. And I think Billie's security need to be checked because the way they let her get yanked, and they let her get yanked for I mean, I know it was only like 4 seconds, but as a celebrity as big as Billie Eilish, you would think that her security would be on it, pulling her and grabbing her and beating the man or woman that grabbed her. So Stranger Things 5, everybody, is set to release next month on November 26th. Now, this is my birthday. I'm so excited for Stranger Things. And Stranger Things, as I've told you in my past season, I can't believe this is season 4 again, but Stranger Things is one of those shows that you see on Netflix. You know, when you go on Netflix, it opens, da-doom, and it shows you the previews of all the shows. You see Stranger Things, you're like, I don't think I'm gonna be into that. I don't think I'm gonna like that and all this stuff, but I was one of those people, because I happen to be one of those people that I'm like, I don't like a lot of stuff. I like horror movies and I like comedy movies. I like Tiffany Haddish and The Conjuring and Insidious and, you know, movies like that. And I'm a big fan of horror comedies, but I'm one of those people that don't like a lot of genres of movies, or I don't like a lot of weird stuff. I don't even know what the genre of Stranger Things is, like suspense or drama. But anyways, it's set to drop on November 26th. I'll be 18 finally. I'm not doing a birthday show this year. I don't need all those balloons. I don't even think I'm doing a Halloween show this season, only because the set looks great right now. I don't need pumpkins and stuff, and you know, I'm sexy as I am. I don't need other stuff to make me more sexy than I already am. But anyways, that's it for all the hot tea.